Man breaks heart, let the story commence. Craig was walking down the street and this woman came up to him and went like, oh my God, you're gorgeous. It's alright because he had a t-shirt on that said, tell me I'm gorgeous. He had a t-shirt, so it's all fine. It's fine. And then he went like that, I'm no interested. And she was like, oh my God. Because she thought, this is it. This is the one. And honestly, he just walked it away. But she was like that. Oh. Oh. And people are, are you all right? Are you all right? Are you all right? And it really broke her heart. And he kept walking, and this guy came up. Macho sort of guy.
I've got to say, mate, and I don't normally say this sort of thing, but yeah, and it's not just because of the t-shirt. You're a good-looking guy, by the way. And I don't normally say this sort of thing. This is new to me. This is new to me. But you're gorgeous.
And Craig went like that, not interested, and the guy went like that. Ah! Ah! And he hit the ground like that. Oh! Oh, fuck! Ah! And then Craig took his big fucking samurai sword, man, and went like that. Fucking whack, man. Took his head right off. Guy's head was on the ground. Like that, and he's still like, ah! And Craig started kicking fuck at him. Then he went back to the woman. She'd already died. But you see, we started actually the story in media res. In media res. In media res. In media res. Media.
In medias res.
In medias res.
In medias res.
In medias res. Res.
In medias res.
Res. I'm sure that's how the Romans pronounced it. Res.
In medias res.
In medias res. In the middle of a narrative without preamble. In medias res. So looking at the wall over here, we can see here, this is where the Romans had their bath. And sometimes they would tell stories. Here we can see, it says, in medias res here. And someone would come in and tell them stories here. And that's why it's called bath. This place is called bath. We've actually started the story in medias res. Like, no for the beginning. Because what I did tell you is tons of people all the way down the street. Hearts broken. And, well, he'd right off. If they survived, Craig would go by like, oh, fucking... What? Flicking blood off and that. And then it suddenly got dead cold. And all the blood on the pavement, blood like a red carpet, froze. And he went like, every cunt out the way, watch this. And he slid
He slid down the pavement, out the frozen blood sliding, still with the t-shirt on saying, "Tell me I'm gorgeous," and all these people, as he went by, went like, "He is gorgeous," but then he went in front of a bus and got killed, and they knew they would never be able to have a relationship with him or shag him or whatever it is they wanted to do with him. And so just they all went brum, all heartbroken, like dominoes, like this. In fact, I'll show you right now. It was like this. Careful, careful.
Take it! Take it! Take it! Take it!
That's what he did. What I forgot to mention was he actually took the t-shirt off as he was sliding down and went like that. Just went like that. And everybody behind the windies, looking at the tenement windies, looking at the cafe windies and things like that. They were all hitting the ground. Like dominoes. And here's the thing. He died, went under the bus. He died, they took him to hospital, but he was, do you know he was actually officially pronounced dead for 3 minutes? Did you know he was actually pronounced dead? He was actually technically, medically dead for 3 minutes on the operating table. Then he came back. He was actually technically dead for 3 minutes. Like Dave Gann for Depeche Mode. Actually dead for 3 minutes. Actually did. Then he came back. They managed to save him. And when he came back, he went, "Oh my God, I'm alive! I'm alive!" Then the police came in and said, "No, you're going to fucking jail, is what you're. Live? You're alive? No, you're life. You're a lifer. You're not alive. You're a lifer. You're going to jail for the rest of your fucking life." He had killed, by his hand with the sword, but 15 people. With a t-shirt, just with saying no to people like that, about 70 people. And when he went by swinging a t-shirt, that was about 3,000 people. Tons of people saw him going by in buses and things like that. There was buses that went by, the driver saw, he got his heart broken, then the rest of them fucking, like, crashed the bus. So they hadn't seen, but he crashed the bus and they died. He went to fucking jail. Wait till you hear this. He got sentenced to 5,000 life sentences to be served sequentially. Concurrently is at the same time. Consecutively, not concurrently, consecutively. Now that's something you don't want to hear if you get sentenced, by the way. You will serve these three, the 2-year sentence and the 1-year sentence and the 3-year sentence it's going to say concurrently. I basically serve them at the same fucking time. And he goes consecutive. What's the fucking word? Consecutively. Consecutively, one after the other, concurrently, at the same time. Can you imagine that? The word that means that your 3-year sentence and a 2-year sentence and another 2-year sentence actually are just served within that 3-year sentence. It's no 3 plus 2 plus 2. You think he's actually saying concurrently. In fact, he says consecutively. You'd be fucking gutted, man. What was that? Did he say concurrently? Concurrently? Consecutively? Oh, for fuck's sake. He had to serve them consecutively, one after the other. Basically 5,000 years in jail. And they gave him some special fucking potion in his veins that kept him alive. They actually used the blood that had been frozen on the pavement. Something to do with freezing the blood on the pavement. They walked out, something happened, a bit like how they discovered like kind of like penicillin and things like that or something. They discovered by freezing the blood on the pavement, they could actually freeze the blood. They could take some of that blood and put it in you. And keep you alive for longer. They worked it out, mixing the blood. See, you put one blood type into somebody that is theirs, it doesn't work. See if you mix it with every other blood type there is, and then you freeze it. It does a crystal sort of thing. It's got crystals, blood crystals. That's right. It's blood crystals. And that does something to it. It's fucking mad how it works. I was reading it, I couldn't quite follow it. But it's mad how it works. They managed to keep him alive for fucking 5,000 fucking years. He actually did 10,000 years for bad behaviour. He killed a few cunts in there. Broke a few hearts in there, and just straight up, just killed them. He was the daddy for a bit. He like ran the jail for about two years, and then some other fucking hard man came in, took her. He was in there for 10,000 years. He had a fucking PS5 a lot, a PS6 a lot, a PS7 a lot, a PS8 a lot, a PS9 a lot. He had a PS 1K, which is 1,000. They called it the PSM. That's another bit of Latin there. Well, Roman numerals. You've heard of
In media res. You've heard of in medias res. You see, they used to use the letter M for 1,000. And you can see it at the end of your favourite BBC programmes like EastEnders. So for 2022, that will be MMXXII, I believe. MMXX high.
Because remember, in England, they say everything all fucking wrong. Remember, they say the letter H.
H.
It's their fucking language. They don't even know how to fucking speak it.
H. Well, you say hello. Hello. So that means the letters H. So it's hem, hex, hi.
Howdy, holy, ho. Anyway, and when he got out, he started streaming with all his fucking knowledge, big time. Hit the big time. This evil cunt. And do you know who that evil cunt was? Me. It's a true story. The end. How do you know? Because it's me. It's a true story. Do you have a PSM? Yes. But it doesn't work with today's technology. You've got to wait a while. What I didn't mention is they had to send me back now in a time machine.